pathetic. Back in the cave, Jin grabs the monster's wrist just before its attack can land, shocking the ant and sending it crashing into the wall with a punch. As the ant gets up, Jin's poison is healed, and he realizes that the creature seemed oddly happy when it landed that attack. This is when we learn that Jin can sense emotions from increasing his sense stat, and he notes that the ant is definitely getting nervous. But the same goes for the hunters. Jin jumps into the air and stomps at the ant, but it dodges, surprising Baek and the ultimate soldier as Jin catches a glimpse of the ant in the air. The flying ant thinks about how it can defeat Jin, compressing its body to focus solely on speed. Jin summons his daggers, and they face off. The ant swiftly attacks Jin, but he evades, returning with a slash that the ant barely blocks. Jin attacks with his other hand, but the ant blocks that too, before sending Jin flying into the roof. Jin blasts himself back into the winged monster, and they continue their high-speed battle. The ant grows anxious as he says not only is he keeping up, but he's getting faster. Seeing that the ant's exoskeleton has been considerably damaged, Jin tries to end it. He uses Vital Strike, and in this moment, it gets upgraded to Mutilate as the ant darts away. Jin questions where the ant thinks it's going and uses his upgraded skill, Mutilate, to cripple the ant. The monster swats Jin away, and he bounces back as the beast questions if there's an aspect in which it has an advantage. In this moment, it screeches, calling an army of ants and sending them at Jinwoo. The ant questions, "How is that human?" And Jin smirks, saying, "Go forth," as he sends his shadow army into battle. The Jin's army clashes with the ants as Igris swiftly takes down multiple foes while Tusk's guards split and punch right through them. Jin calls Tusk forward and warns him to make sure he doesn't hurt the humans, or he won't be summoned again. Tusk transforms into a giant before using the Hymn of the Fire Dragon to blast the ants so powerfully that it blasts right through the back of the mountain. This leaves the hunters in awe as Taegyu asks if that's really a summoned beast, and Dongwook comments that it looks like the Demon King if he descended to the human world. The Ant King stands completely shocked, thinking about how he was supposed to be the strongest, and says, "The one who would constantly grow was me, the king." In this moment, Jin appears through the flames, and the ant thinks, "Run! I have to run away!" As Jin gets closer, the ant regenerates its wings, and Jin notes that he's never seen a monster that can absorb the abilities of the beings it ingests. The winged ant launches away, thinking it has to get further. However, Jin uses his Dominator's Touch ability to slap the ant into the floor. But when Jin approaches the monster, it scurries away as quickly as possible. Jin jumps into the air and uses his skill, Mutilate, to carve the ant up, defeating the strongest ant.